Hey everyone, and welcome to this video. I'm Minxlaura123 and this is going to be a new book haul video. So hope you enjoy watching. If you do, please click like, comment, share and please subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. Don't forget also to smash the notification bell to all notifications. Then you can see when I'm doing live streams and also when I've uploaded new videos. So let me know in the comments section down below what book you are currently reading and if you're enjoying it or not. And also tell me if there's any new books coming out soon that you're excited for. For me, it's got to be the new Cassandra Clare book. She is, you know, I would say my favourite author of all time. I love the Mortal Instruments series and stuff, so yes. Yes. So in this video, some of these books I've purchased and also some of them are from the local library. And guess what? I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away this book right here. So if you want to find out more how you can enter the contest, then carry on watching. And after I've done the haul, I'll talk about the giveaway. Also, I've got a couple of little bookish items to show you as well. So I'm going to pop on my glasses. That means business. The first book that I'm going to show you, by the way, do you like my t-shirt? I love this t-shirt. I got it from HMV, Witches Books. I mean, come on. What's not to love, right? Yeah, the first book I actually picked up today from Waterstones. This is the Waterstones exclusive signed by the author. Yes, the one that only Grady Hendrix has signed this. How cute and cool is that? Look. Not just your signature. Oh no, you get a little ghost saying hi. Really cool. So let me know if you have read anything by this author before. Now, his books are very, I don't know, like quirky, unique. You get the mixture of kind of eerie, creepy horror, but with a bit of humour as well. So that's, you know, that always is a good thing for me. They're weird, but weird is good. So this one here is, as I say, how to sell a haunted house. And it's basically, you know, what it says on the cover. It's a haunted house story, which I love. And I do, in fact, live in a haunted house. Won't go into that now. So it says, when Louise finds out her parents have died, she dreads going home. She doesn't want to leave her daughter with her ex and fly to Charleston. She doesn't want to deal with her family home stuffed to the rafters with the remains of her father's academic career and her mother's lifelong obsession with puppets and dolls. She doesn't want to learn how to live without the two people who knew and loved her best in the world. Mostly she doesn't want to deal with their brother Mark, who never left their hometown, gets fired from one job after another, and resents her success. But she'll need his help to get the house ready for sale, because it would take more than some new paint on the walls and clearing out a lifetime of memories to get this place on the market. Some houses don't want to be sold, and their home has other plans for both of them. So I literally started this today and I'm already on page like 60. Like I just can't put it down. I honestly think this book will be finished by tonight, if not tomorrow morning. So good, so good. And it's got that lovely humour, as I say, but it's also very atmospheric and creepy. I really like the main character as well. I think Louise seems a really lovely character. There's a scene where she goes to the house on her own for the first time after her parents had died. And as it says here, her mum's like obsessed with puppets and dolls. And I could just picture that, like all these dolls looking at her in cabinets and stuff. And then the TV like turns itself on and stuff. So yeah, really creepy vibes, but also quite funny as well. So that is How to Sell a Haunted House. So this is the UK cover. And I have to say, if you've seen the US cover, let me know what you think's better, this version of the cover or the American one. I do like this cover, don't get me wrong, but I have to say I think the American one's a bit better. But that's just my opinion. Everyone's different. So there we go. That's my first book. The next one I want to show you is this one here, which I picked up from our local library. I think this has literally only come out in the last month. Honestly, we're very lucky because our library gets so many new releases. It's great. I know there are some libraries in the country and, you know, they don't get the newer releases as much, but Southend Library, You know, I don't know if it's part of the university that helps or what, but we seem to get so many new books, especially YA books, which is, you know, one of my favourite genres to read, so it's all good. So this is by Talia Hibbert, and it's called Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute. Really lovely cover, and I love the fact that she's got an alien on her t-shirt, because I'm into my UFO-y mystery stuff. So yeah, I've heard a lot about this author. She's famous for the Get a Life Chloe Brown series. I've not read those books, but I've heard they are so good. So I'm thinking if I like the writing style of her with this book, I could definitely try out those other books, because as I say, she's hugely like hyped up. So it says, could you brave the wilderness with your highly suspicious and unfairly cute ex-best friend? Bradley Graham is pretty much perfect. He's a star football player, manages his OCD well enough, and comes out on top in all his classes, except the ones that he shares with Celine Bangura. They used to be best friends until Brad decided he was too cool for conspiracy theory obsessed Celine and abandoned her for the popular kids table. At least that's how Celine sees it. These days there's nothing between them but insults and academic rivalry. So when Celine signs up for a 2-part survival course in the woods, the last thing that she expects is to find Brad right beside her. As the adventure brings them closer together, they start to remember all the good parts of their history. But has too much time passed, or just enough to spark a whole new kind of relationship? So it sounds like an enemies to lovers kind of thing. It says here, yeah, here we go. Look, there's a quote saying, a razor sharp, witty enemies to lovers rom-com. Look, you know, I do like enemies to lovers. And this does sound quite fun. And I like the fact that she's into all her conspiracy theories and aliens and stuff. And obviously, yeah, the male character has OCD, which I also have OCD. So, yeah, hopefully I'll be able to kind of connect with these characters. And as I say, if I like this one, I'll definitely give the Get a Life Chloe Brown series a go. Okie dokie. So, next book I want to show you is from the charity shop. This is called Ghoster by Jason Arnott. Now, I was really, really excited about this book because I remember ages and ages ago seeing this book on Instagram and reading about it and thinking, oh, wow, that sounds good, right? Forgot to actually write down the author and the title of it. Just thought of the story sort of stayed in my mind, but I couldn't remember the important facts, like the name of the book and the author. So I could look it up. And yeah, I just literally could not remember it. Anyhow, in the charity shops, looking through the books as you do, as a bookworm. And I don't know, I was drawn to this cover because it looks like an old sort of like broken, smashed phone. It's even got like the signal and the battery's low and the text messages. And I was like, that's a cool cover. And it was only when I read the back of it, I was like, oh my God, it's literally the book. It is the exact book. So I remember the story and stuff. So anyway, I'm very happy to have got this one. So yeah, as I say, it's called Ghoster and it's supposed to be twisty, creepy and absolutely absorbing. And that's a quote from Sarah Pinborough, who I love her books. So it says, Kate Collins has been ghosted. She was supposed to be moving in with her new boyfriend, Scott, but all she finds after relocating to Brighton is an empty flat. Scott has vanished. His possessions have all disappeared, except for his mobile phone. Kate knows she shouldn't hack into Scott's phone. She shouldn't look at his Tinder, his texts, his social media, but she can't quite help herself. Hey, we've all been there, right? Okay, maybe just me. That's when the trouble starts. Strange, whispering phone calls from numbers she doesn't recognise, scratch marks on the door that she can't explain, and the growing sense that she's being watched. Ooh. I mean, come on, like, it just sounds fantastic. And what I love about this book as well, and I was having a flick through, is that they do this thing where, I don't know what, like, the exact terminology is, but it's basically, like, text message format and stuff, and I don't know why, I just really enjoy that in books. So, yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I might have to squeeze this in this month, you know. I mean, if not, it'll go into February's books. But I really feel like I want to read this, like, quick. Because I've wanted it for so long and I've finally been, you know, by destiny and fate, bought it. So, yeah, that's Ghoster. Okie dokie. So the next book also got in a charity shop. Now, I don't know if this is new. And if it's not new, it's definitely like new. It's in such good condition. So this is, by the looks of it, a middle grade book. Now, I'm a bit funny with middle grade books. Like, Some middle grade books I do enjoy, but others I find like way too young, way too childish, which, you know, is obvious because they are not for my, I'm not like the target audience for them. But I don't know, something about this one. I love the artwork, first of all. So if I open it up, you've got to see this. This is so cool. Look at that. It's so beautiful. And I think, yeah, it's on the back as well. Hold on. How cool is that? I love this. And just, yeah, it's called Dead Good, say it again, Dead Good Detectives. Bit of a mouthful. And it's by Jenny McLaughlin. So, yeah, I just think it sounds cool. The world that I've been trying to banish comes rushing back to me. Ghost. I shake my head. It's impossible. Ghosts don't exist. Got a bit tongue-tied with that. Maybe it's the ghosts. They're getting to me. Put me off me words. Ooh. So, yeah, it's this girl. She's 12 years old. She's called Sid. Hold on. 12-year-old Sid Jones. It's really small font to read this. Loves playing creepy games in the graveyard with her best friend Zen. But she isn't expecting to accidentally release a 300-year-old pirate from the dead and his shouty ghost parrot. It just gets better by the second. This leads Sid to the halfway house, a mysterious inn full of lost souls and trapped there by a sinister landlord. The ghosts need Sid's help to escape, but someone else is watching and they're not happy. It just sounds so cool. Like, I'd have loved this when I was younger, and you know what, 43 years young. I think I'm going to love it as well. Oh, look, there's some illustrations inside as well. Anyway, so I couldn't resist it. It was only £1 in the charity shop. Yeah, that's that one. Okay, so where should we go next? Now, so I think some of you might be a bit shocked about these two books that I'm about to show you, and I don't blame you. I probably don't seem the very kind of arty type, you know, but to be fair, I do like looking at art. Now, I don't particularly like looking at modern art, you know, and it's like a splodge of red paint or something, or do you know what I mean, a wall of bricks, you know, that doesn't do it for me, right? I like old school drawings, paintings, you know, locations been painted and people, and I don't know, that's just my personal preference. So here's a little thing, right? I'm going to let you in on a little couple secret. Well, something which me and my lovely fiance Nathan do from time to time. What will happen is I'll go to the library, or sometimes, you know, we'll go together and we'll choose, like, select a kind of arty book, and we'll bring it home and we'll sit there together, cuddled up like you do with your partner, and we'll just look through, like, the pictures together, and we normally, like, pick our favourite picture, that kind of thing. Now, sometimes we do pick the same picture, other times we'll be like, what, why did you like that one, you know, so it's really varied. So I have chose these two. So I've got this one here, which is Lover Portraits by 40 Great Artists, and yeah, I really love, like, I've had a little flick through and I really love some of the artwork in it. Now, I've got to be careful what I show you because there are some lady bits on the show and I don't want to get into trouble. But obviously stuff like this, it's just beautiful. So these are, you know, portraits of people. And I love art like this. It's, you know, it's just amazing. I mean, this one here, for example, sorry, if you're not into art, you probably find this bit really boring. Look at that, right? That lace, that's a painting, but that lace looks like it's real. Looks like it's an actual photograph. So cool. I mean, I wish I was good at art. I'm just not. I'm just terrible. You know, it's one of the things that used to really upset me at school because I had two best friends, right, at school, and both of, like, junior school, and they were both really, really good at art, like, so good at drawing and painting, and I was crap, like, really, really bad, and I still am, sadly. And I used to get really jealous about that. But anyway, I mean, look at this one. So cool. Sitting there doing a makeup. But yeah, so I thought we could flick through that one. And also, I've got this one, which is Cicely by Janice Anderson. The Life and Works of Cicely. So this is more kind of, not portraits, this is more kind of location based. I think a lot of these are in France. Not all of them, but a lot of them. A lot of oil on canvas pictures and stuff. I just love it. I honestly find looking at art so relaxing, therapeutic. I love, especially when people paint like pictures of the forest and stuff like that. I don't know, like there's one in here that I saw when I was flicking through. I bet I won't be able to find it now, but it was the most beautiful picture of this like bridge, and it had water underneath, so you could see like the kind of reflection of the bridge. Hold on, sorry. An hour later I might find it. This is a great time, by the way, while I'm doing this, to remind you all to come and follow me on social media. Links are down below, so if you're on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, or Goodreads, if you're a bookworm, come and follow me on there. Am I ever going to find this picture? Oh, hold on, hold up. Is that the one? I think it was a big version of it. Oh, here we go. I found it. Panic is over. I mean, look at that. You see all the reflection of it, and it's just so nice. I love it. Anyhow, so yeah, we've got those two arty books to look through. Let me know if you're into art as well. Do you like modern art, or do you prefer, like me, like the older kind of stuff? Let me know. Okay, so next up, I want to show you this book here. So this is by Katie Hayes, and it's called The Cloisters. Now, this is dark academia. I'm not sure if I'm going to like this or not. I like the sound of it, but I'm worried it's going to be a bit too much for me, a bit higher brow, a bit like, I don't know. I've looked at some reviews online, and it's real kind of mixed bag. Some people are like, oh my God, 5-star, this is amazing. And other people like the characters seem stuck up, didn't really understand it, and I was like, oh, okay. So we'll see how it goes. But wow, look at that cover. Absolutely beautiful. I know you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but I do. So there we go. I like a nice cover. And look at that. These are all like old-fashioned tarot cards and stuff, which really beautiful artwork. So yeah, this book, I don't know. I'm looking at it now thinking, is it going to be too much for me? But we'll see. So the reason why I wanted to get this book, by the way, is the main subject of it is tarot cards. And I love reading tarot cards and angel cards. So that kind of drew me in. And also the fact it's supposed to be quite like a gothic museum that features in it. So it says, when Anne Stilwell arrives in New York, she hopes to spend the summer working at the city's Metropolitan Museum of Art. Instead, she's assigned to the Cloisters, the Met's Gothic Museum and Garden, renowned for its medieval and Renaissance collections. There she is drawn into a small circle of charismatic but enigmatic researchers, each with their own secrets and desires, including the museum's curator, Patrick Rowland, whose obsession is tarot and the possibility of divination. Eager for the approval of her new colleagues, Anne is only too happy to indulge some of their more outlandish theories. But then she discovers a mysterious, once-believed lost deck of 15th century Italian tarot cards and finds herself at the centre of a very dangerous game of toxic friendship and ambition. As the game being played within the cloisters begins to spiral out of control, Anne must decide whether she is truly able to defy the cards and shape her own future. I don't know. This is kind of one of those books where I'm like, I don't know, stepping out of my comfort zone, giving myself a bit of a challenge. We'll see. But even if I don't like it, that cover is pretty cool. And it's about tarot, so, you know. Right, the next book, do not laugh at me, okay? No, actually, do you know what? If you want to laugh at me, it's all good. Now, I'm really, like, this is so embarrassing. I'm really excited to show you this, even though it is clearly for children. I mean, obviously that one's middle grade, but this is for even younger than middle grade. It's a Moomins book. When I was a kid, right, I used to love the Moomins. I used to watch the Moomins, and there's just something so lovable about them. Like, I just really love the Moomins. So cute. Now, I got this from, oh, look at that, sorry. I just saw that picture and was like, that is so cute. I got this from a little free library that we've got. There's a local church near where I work, and I walked past it, and they've now got this little free library. And the rule of it is, as most free libraries, you go there, you know, you put a book in, you take a book, all right? And so I put in a book, and I took this one. And I did kind of feel bad taking this, because I thought, well, this is mainly, you know, obviously for children. But I love the Moomins. And I did, you know, I did abide by the rules. I put a book in, took a book out. So I didn't break any rules of the free little library. But come on, I couldn't resist it. But yeah, let me know if you are of my age group or around that, if you remember the Moomins. Because I used to Love it. Moomin Valley, that was it. I mean, come on. How could I resist this? In really good condition as well. Anyway, right, that's enough of that. Okay, so I've got 2 books to show you. And then we can get on to the little items that are bookish to show you as well. So we're going to go with another ghosty themed book. This is by Carly Regan. It's called The Toll House. I love this cover with a creepy candle. Nothing better than a creepy candle, right, on a book cover. You've got to have a creepy candle. It's got some quotes here from Sarah Percy, who I love her books. She says, put this to the top of your reading list. Well, it's not going to go to the very top. It will definitely be up there on that list. And Natasha Pulley, who I really loved her book. Was it The Light Lampers? I think she did that. Did she do that one? Or is that a complete different author? And, oh no, that was Emma Stonex. All right, ignore me. I have read something by Natasha Pulley. Anyway, so this, her quote is perfect for the spooky season. To be fair, it's not October, but for me, you know, all year is spooky season, so that's all right. And it says here at the top, the past isn't always dead and buried. So it says, house with history. That's how the estate agent described the old toll house on the edge of town. For Kelda, it's the perfect rural home for her young son Dylan after a difficult few years. But when Kelda finds a death mask, oh God, concealed behind one of the walls, everything changes. Inexplicable, can't say that word, sorry. Inexplicable. Have I said that right? I don't know. Anyway, creepy things, we'll just say that, happen in the house. Kelda cannot shake the feeling of being watched, and Dylan is plagued by nightmares, convinced that he can see figures in his room. Okay, creepy. As Dylan's behaviour becomes increasingly challenging, Kelda seeks answers in the house's mysterious past. But she's running out of time because something has awoken and now it won't rest. Oh my God, that sounds terrifying. I know what they mean though. It would be a perfect book for like Halloween, October, spooky time. But I'm not waiting until October to read that. It just sounds too good. That is definitely getting read like in the next month. Like it's got to be so spooky sounding. And the last book I want to show you is In the Blink of an Eye by Jo Callahan. This I literally saw on Twitter yesterday. It come up. I follow a lot of authors. I follow a lot of like book people, like booky people. And so obviously I get on my Twitter feed lots of book stuff, you know, when people have been book shopping and they show their stack of books. Or they've been sent proof copies, things like that. Obviously, if there's certain authors, they'll share their own books and other people's books. And see, basically, I get to see lots of books, right? And this one really stood out to me. I've not heard about this book until seeing it on Twitter. So, yeah, in the blink of an eye, it says one detective, one hologram, and a case that will test them both. So it's kind of like a thriller with a little bit of sci-fi by the looks of it, which is quite exciting and quite different. And it's actually got a quote here that says the most original crime novel you'll read this year. And that's why I was picking up from it. Like, it sounds so original and unique and different, and I like that. So it says, in the UK, someone is reported missing every 90 seconds. Just gone, vanished in the blink of an eye. DCS Kat Frank knows all about loss. A widowed single mother, Kat is a cop who trusts her instincts. Picked to lead a pilot program that has her paired with AID, artificially intelligent detective entity, Locke. Kat's instincts come up against Locke's logic, but when the two missing persons cold cases they are reviewing suddenly become active, Locke is the only one who can help Kat when things get personal. So it says AI versus human experience, logic versus instinct. With lives on the line, can the pair work together before someone else becomes another statistic? Anyway. Yeah, it says here, the blink of an eye, a dazzling debut from an exciting new voice that asks us what we think it means to be human. Honestly, that sounds so gripping and so cool. And, like, it's true, like, the whole kind of AI versus a human and the different ways that they could work together or be against each other. And I don't know. Yeah, it's got me excited, you know. So they are my new books. As I say, please let me know in the comment section what new books you have got. Now, I'm going to show you two things here, book related. Now, one I did show in one of my last bookie videos, but I'm going to show it again because it's so cool. I just want to show it off again. But the other thing, I don't think I showed you. Actually, I don't feel right saying the other thing. The other person. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. This is a Lego figure, but look what it is. It's a librarian themed Lego figure. Is it minifigure? Minifigure. Like, you know what I mean. How cute is she? She hasn't got a name yet. I don't know what to call her. I was thinking like maybe Libby the librarian. But there was a character in Neighbours many years ago called Libby, and I didn't like her much. So I think she was like Carl Kennedy's daughter. But anyway, I'm not sure. But how cute is she? So she's got a little book there. What is her book? Oranges and Peaches. Not read that one. And she's got a little mug that says shh, because obviously, you know, librarian and all that jazz. And I love her brown cardigan. And look, I don't know if you can see that. She has got some little glasses on. Like me. We are glasses twins. I absolutely love this. It's so adorable. So she sits now on our bookcase downstairs. Has Pride and Place on the bookcase. Guarding the books down there. So I wanted to show you her. If you do want to get her, obviously, just look on eBay. Just look up minifigure Lego librarian. Because, yeah, I think she was in like an older mystery, you know, minifigure bag thing. So, yeah, why waste your time going through the bags and not finding her? We can just buy her individually. That's what I did. And the other thing I wanted to show you is this book pouch. As I say, I have shown this before, but you might not have seen it. And plus, I just want to show it off again because it's so blooming gorgeous. Look at this. And it's big as well. Look. It's bigger than my head. And I've got a big head. Look at that. I mean, for example, this is a hardback. So, yeah, fits in perfectly with room. Yeah. So, I mean, I could get a few books in here. So what I've been doing, I've been carrying it around with me and putting my book in, putting my glasses in, like in the little case and stuff, my mobile phone, and just kind of carrying it around. Did I really particularly need a book pouch? No. But did I want one? Yes. I'm a spoilt little brat. Now, this pouch is originally from a Lumicrate. If you don't know what a Lumicrate is, it's like a monthly subscription, book-themed box thing. Now, by the way, I do actually now subscribe to them. I had my first box in December, and my next box is due... well, hopefully next week. I'm waiting for it. I'm excited for it. So each month I have a different theme. I think this month's theme is the journey or something, like traveling and the journey and stuff. And I will be doing an unboxing of my Lumicrate boxes every month. So yeah, if you want to see what comes in the box and stuff, like, please watch my unboxings. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this because it's so lovely. Like the colouring, all the books. There's a quote on here as well. It says, "Where is human nature so weak as in the bookstore?" It's very true, especially if you're me. So there we go. All right, so let me know, out of all these books I've shown you, what you're most excited about for yourself. Are there any that you would read, or if you read, or, you know, I just like your comments, really. Maybe it's the Moomin book. Now, it's time for the giveaway information. So the book I'm giving away is called The Supernatural Enhancements. I can't talk today, I'm so sorry. The Supernatural Enhancements. There we go. And it's by Edgar Cantero. Now, the reason I'm giving this book away, to be honest, I'm very sad about having to give this book away because I actually really did want to read it. And I'll tell you why I'm giving it away. It's because the font is so small. Now, some people have no issue with reading small font. But for me, obviously I wear glasses when I'm reading and stuff, but I still struggle with the tiny font. Like, physically, I can read that, but it hurts my eyes. It strains my eyes, and it just kind of puts me off wanting to pick up the book. So I thought, you know what, there's no point. I'm not going to read it. So I'm going to do a giveaway for my lovely fellow bookworms out there. So yes, it's really cool. Some of it's like emails and, you know, conversations and bits and pieces. Like, it's a real kind of mixed media kind of vibe. I'm just going to read the back. Hold on. It says, "Everybody loves a conspiracy, don't they?" I do. "When Ambrose Wells dies jumping out of his bedroom window in Axton House, forgetting to open it first, a distant relative with an unusual companion takes possession of the Gothic estate at Point Bless, Virginia. But as they settle into their new surroundings, excited by rumours of ghosts, suicides and secret societies, they find themselves not just part of a mysterious game, but determined to win it. That's what I mean. I'm so sad that I can't read this. Like, it sounds so cool, and as I say, lots of mixed media format, and just, my cup of tea to a tea. My cup of tea to a tea. You know what I mean. But I just can't read that font. So if you want to be in with the chance of winning this book, all you got to do is put the word enter down below in the comment section. It's as easy as that. Like, I'm not going to make it hard, you know. Or sometimes I see people do giveaways and they're like, right, go on my Instagram and put this, and then go on my Twitter and put that. For an extra vote, you can do that. I'm not going to be doing all that. I can't be bothered. You can't be bothered. If you want to enter the contest, just put the word enter down below in the comment section, and, you know, I'll know that anyone who puts that word obviously wants to go into the draw, and I'll be selecting obviously one winner. I'll probably do this for like, what, 2 weeks? So I'll put the closing date of the giveaway down below in the description box. So please check that you're in time to enter, because I've done contests before and people enter like a year later, and I'm like, yeah, that's awkward. It ended like a year ago. So check the closing date of the giveaway. But yeah, good luck to you all if you want to enter to win that book by Edgar Cantero. It's a cool cover as well. Look at the eye staring at you. Anyhow, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. As I say, please subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot to me. Give a big old thumbs up. Leave me a lovely bookish comment. And yeah, oh, don't forget also to come and check out my other channel here on YouTube. It's called Minx Laura 123 ASMR. I do videos to help people relax, chill, sleep. If you're feeling stressed, I'll calm you down. So yeah, the link's down below to that, and all the links to my social media are down below as well. So come follow me. Come on. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Happy reading. Take care of yourselves. Peace out. I'm going to go now and read a little bit of my Grady Hendrix book. Bye.